What's up guys, it's Julian. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure to like, comment, and sub. I've come a long way in my lifting journey, and if I had known the things in this video when I started lifting, my progress would have been much quicker. So as you can see, in roughly 4.5 years, I managed to put on about 40 pounds of muscle. So about 10 pounds a year. Before I teach you how to do that or give you some of my tips that I wish I had known, it's important to recognize that genetics are important, right? And how your muscles are inserted will play a huge role in how you look as you develop your physique. But if you follow a couple tips, this can be, alleviated a bit. So the first thing that's critical when you start lifting that a lot of people overlook is the mind-muscle connection, right? A lot of people, they get in the gym and they want to bench big weight or squat big weight, but they're not necessarily connecting their mind with their muscle. They're not understanding the stretch and activating the muscle that they want to activate. So it's super important to, when you get started lifting, build that mind-muscle connection. One technique you can use to do that is called pre-exhaustion. And this is basically where you pick an exercise where you can really feel the stretch in the muscle, and you pick a weight where you can bang out 15 to 20 reps, and you do those reps and you really feel the blood flowing into the muscle, and you feel connected with that muscle. And I promise when you go to do your real sets, the muscle is going to feel much more activated and your pump is going to be way better. Next up, how you eat and what you fuel your body with is absolutely essential, but it depends on your goals. So if your goal is to gain weight and also gain muscle, then you need to be in a caloric surplus. And if your goal is to lose weight while also gaining muscle, you need to be in a deficit. But regardless of your goals, you still want to be at roughly 1.2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So go online, find a calorie calculator, get your maintenance calories, and then either add or subtract 250. And then get an app like the one on the screen, MyFitnessPal, that allows you to track your meals, and then you'll know how much you're eating, how many calories you're getting, and how many grams of protein. With that being said, let's talk about what to actually do inside the gym. So in terms of reps, I usually go for 2 sets of 6 to 8 reps, and then one drop set to failure at the end. But this is going to vary a lot based on what muscle group you're training and subjective factors, right? Like, that mind-muscle connection again. Are you feeling pushed to failure? Another thing that's critical to understand about reps when you're just getting started in the gym is that, one set of lower weight with flawless execution where you really feel the stretch and you really feel the muscle activated is always going to be better than 6 reps at a super heavy weight where, maybe you're trying to hit chest, but you're just feeling it in your shoulders. The same is true of volume. You want to avoid excess chunk movements, right? So in terms of the large muscle groups like chest and back, I'll usually go for 3 exercises on a given day. And then the small muscle groups like biceps, triceps, I'll go for 2 movements. But I'll make sure that I'm really pushing myself every single set and that I'm not wasting any sets just doing 8 reps because that's what I was told to do. Finally, in terms of what split you should choose, I think that push-pull legs is a great choice for a beginner in the gym, because it's very simple and you're also going to be training similar movements on the same day, which will help you understand the mind-muscle connection. So the last thing that I wanted to leave you guys with is that you have to be aware that making progress in the gym takes a lot of time. It takes sacrifice, and then it takes patience and consistency. You're not going to see results overnight, but if you do stick with it, you will see drastic results in the long term. It's the same as anything else desirable in life. If it were super easy, everybody would be doing it, but it's difficult, and that difficulty weeds out the people that aren't willing to make sacrifices for it. Guys, if you made it this far in the video, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. Thank you for watching my content. I hope I provided you with some value. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn the bell on for notifications. It helps me a lot, and good luck in the gym.